Hey guys, welcome to Time to Wrestle with Suplexus. I'm Suplexus and this is
Pile Driver.
And today we're predicting Super Showdown. So what's the first match?
Okay, well, the first one I got on the list here is the 50-man Battle Royal.
Whoa. The largest Battle Royal in history.
Yes, the biggest Battle Royal in WWE history. I don't have a list of all the superstars in the match. So on the spot, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think is going to win?
AJ Styles. And
You think he'll be back? He's like injured. I think you need to pick a second person just in
Drew
case.
McIntyre.
Oh, Drew would be a good pick.
And the one thing I don't understand, why not just make a Royal Rumble? Like,
it takes too long. 50-man Royal Rumble, entering every 2 minutes. It's 100 minutes just entering.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that, yeah, I think it's going to definitely be a big sweaty man. So Drew McIntyre. I would have probably picked Braun Strowman again if he wasn't already fighting Bobby Lashley. And I'm just trying to think of other big sweaty men that might be in it. I'm going to go with Lars.
Lars Sullivan?
Yeah, I think Lars is going to win it. Oh, no, he's already in another match.
Big Show.
We need more big sweaty men.
Kane, Big Show, any classic?
I don't think a classic is going to win it. Yeah, so I'm going to have to go with Drew. I'm going to go with Drew as well.
Another one, oh, never mind. I was going to say Mustafa, but wrong, please.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah. No, it's definitely not going to be Sami Zayn either. So, who else is a, like, big sweaty man that they have right now on the...
Well, Kevin's not going to be there.
Yeah, someone who doesn't have a match. Can't really...
EC3?
Yeah, I don't think they're... Okay, so Drew. Let's go with Drew.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, next match. Oh, here we go. Speaking of big sweaty men, Lars Sullivan versus the Lucha House Party in a 3-on-1 handicap match.
3, 2, 1. Lars Sullivan.
Of course he's going to win. They're not going to go to Saudi Arabia with the big sweaty man and have the Lucha House Party beat him. It's not gonna. I'm hoping it'll be a bit of an entertaining match. They're pretty good high flyers. It's pretty entertaining, but it's gonna essentially be a massacre. I'm going to predict that Lars is gonna pin all 3 of them at the same time.
So stack them on.
Stack them on top of each other, lie the bodies next to each other. He's gonna do something like that, and it's gonna be a triple pin.
Whoa.
Something so they can have something for his, when the thing on WWE now is to point at the screen and have replays show.
Yeah.
That would be a great replay to add to his replay collection. So, yeah, they could replay that for months. All the way into SummerSlam. All the way into SummerSlam.
Until he loses to John Cena.
Yeah. All right. Braun Strowman versus Bobby Lashley.
I'm going to say Braun.
I'm going to say Bobby.
Whoa. Why?
Not only to be different, but also because Bobby lost the very exciting, and you might have forgotten this match because it was so exciting, the arm wrestling. Bobby lost the arm wrestle, and WWE tends to do equal building. Yeah, so I think that Bobby Lashley is going to win because he lost the arm wrestle. And, yeah. And then, especially if the rumors are true that Bobby wants to have a championship shot at SummerSlam. That's the rumor that was out there, that he was going to fight Seth at SummerSlam, or that's what they're building towards.
What?
You never heard that rumor?
I don't see that happening.
Guess who's watching more YouTube videos than you are? Yeah, no, but it was like before. I haven't heard it recently, but yeah, if they are going to give Bobby a push, I guess he's not happy that he hasn't had a championship title shot yet. I think this would be, having him beat Braun Strowman would be a good way to push him.
Yeah.
Okay, are you changing your mind? Is that what your guess means, or are you still going with
I'm gonna go with Braun. It's Saudi Arabia. They don't care. They're gonna have a happy ending.
Okay. All right. The next match is Finn Balor, the IC champion.
Mm-hmm.
We should get the IC belt out for this one. Would you like to wear it? He's gonna come as the Demon versus Andrade.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I know the females are not allowed to wrestle in Saudi Arabia, but I don't know if they're allowed to be valets. So I'm not sure if he's going to be coming out alone.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't think so. I think Finn Balor is gonna win.
Oh, the Demon for sure. Yeah, we could have done a 1, 2, 3 on that one. The Demon's going to win for sure. Finn is undefeated in the WWE main roster with his makeup on anyways when he brings out the Demon. So, yeah. What would be cool is if Andrade came out with a mask, like the mask. Yeah, like whatever his family mask is. That would be kind of neat if he came out with the mask to try to counteract the Demon. Summon the Lucha.
I feel like here's a weird prediction out there. Andrade might get the belt at Stomping Grounds.
Yeah, if Finn doesn't come as the Demon, I think as long as Finn is the Demon, he wins.
But like, I think Finn definitely wins here, Demon or not. But I don't think the feud's ending.
They're not really doing much with Finn in that belt. So a feud would be nice. I don't know how you can say the feud ending like it's like a 2-week build. So a feud would be nice.
It's sort of like Ryder and Hawkins.
Yeah, where are they?
Yeah.
I want some woo woo woo. Like he needs to get out there.
I had to think about their name for a second.
All right, Roman Reigns versus Shane McMahon.
Roman Reigns.
There's no special stipulation. I'm just looking. There's no special stipulation to this match. Roman Reigns, yeah. Roman has to win.
He's going to fight Drew at Stomping Grounds.
Do you think Miz is going to interfere, perhaps?
No.
No? Is Miz on the list of people who don't want to go to Saudi Arabia? No? Okay.
He's another person in the Battle Royale, probably.
Okay, yeah. All right. Well, I think that Roman Reigns is going to win as well, but I really think that Miz needs to get in there and continue his feud with Shane. Not because I love his feud with Shane, but I would love him to have a feud. Because he's great. Okay.
Fight Drew.
He's great, but I still thumbs down him when he's a heel and he comes to town.
Yeah.
Feels like the right thing to do.
Instincts.
I don't do that to Kevin Owens, though. He gets heel or face.
Canada.
Canadian. We're Canadian. All right. Next, Kofi Kingston, the champ, versus Dolph Ziggler. WWE Championship is on the line. Let's do a 3, 2, 1 on this one. 3, 2, 1. Kofi Kingston! Of course he's going to retain. They just kind of threw this feud in there because of the Kevin Owens not going to Saudi Arabia situation. I'm hopeful that maybe Dolph will get some sort of feud out of this. I don't know how it's going to happen.
Kevin Owens, maybe. They fight each other.
But Kevin Owens isn't going to show up. So maybe something with Xavier.
Sami Zayn.
I don't know. Sammy can't go.
Big E. Oh, here's a prediction I heard about. Big E, he used to be with Dolph Ziggler. So, there's a rumor he's going to turn heel. But I don't see it happening.
Yeah, I don't see them breaking up.
I think that they'll save the triple threat for SummerSlam.
Yeah. Okay, so we both think Kofi Kingston, and I'm hoping that something will come out of this for Miz to have some sort of feud. Next, we got Seth Rollins versus Baron Corbin for the Universal Championship. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins. Now, the question is, yeah, go ahead. I know exactly what you're thinking.
Brock, Lesnar.
Yeah.
We know he's cashing in.
Is he gonna cash in though? Like
he said Friday.
But then he also said Monday. So really, like, can we believe Brock Lesnar?
I believe it this time. But the funny thing, I don't think it's gonna be during the match. Not after. Before. So
and then he fights Barrett?
Yeah. So Seth is gonna find a way to get out of the Brock match, and then Corbin's gonna come in, and he's gonna beat him. He's not gonna beat him clean, but it's gonna be undecisive, like a DQ, maybe like CM Punk that year at Money in the Bank. Gets a chair, hits the person, runs out or something.
Indecisive or undecided?
Undecided.
I don't think that. I think that Brock Lesnar will be there, and I think he's just gonna come out and beat up Seth Rollins and tease the cash in, and then he's gonna say no, I don't want to do it. Maybe he'll because he's a heel. I don't know how this goes over in Saudi Arabia. Should we call it Jeddah? I don't know how this goes over, but he could be like, not here, not in this country. I want to do it in America to get heel heat. I don't know.
I don't see that because we know the controversy with Saudi and how, well, the big one I feel like I shouldn't talk about. But another one is they invite like really old legends.
Yeah, apparently that's who the prince knows.
Yeah.
The old
So
wrestlers.
Brock is somewhat old, I guess, for us now.
If he did cash in, though, it would make, because they're advertising the Saudi show to be as good, if not better, than WrestleMania, except now the new catchphrase is comparable to WrestleMania. So, WrestleMania, there's title changes, and our predictions haven't led to any title changes.
Yeah.
So that kind of makes you feel like, yeah, maybe a title change is in order.
I don't want Brock to have the title. I don't think he's gonna, because they just took it off.
Yeah, I think he's gonna hold the Money in the Bank longer. I think they want to sell more T-shirts.
SummerSlam, maybe?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe the Monday Night Raw after SummerSlam, which would be awesome because we're gonna be there.
Yes! We're going to SummerSlam, just out of nowhere announcement. Like an RKO.
Thanks, Randy.
Like an RKO.
But better.
We're going to the whole weekend. TakeOver, SummerSlam, Raw, SmackDown. So, a bit in advance, but I don't know what's going on with the predictions. Might be there, might not.
It's going to be great. Okay, and then we get to a couple of the big matches. Oh, they still have Triple H's head on his body from 2006 or something here. Anyways, Triple H versus Randy Orton.
Randy Orton. I think he's gonna go on a feud with Roman. So, do you wanna know why? Yes. Right now, Roman's fighting Drew, right? And we know Randy's had history with Kofi, right? So, originally advertised was Randy versus Roman at Stomping Grounds. I think they're skipping that to Extreme Rules and a number one contendership feud.
Okay.
So that's Suplexus's long-term booking.
Okay, I'm gonna say Randy as well. I can't think of how this could help Triple H. He did come off a win with Batista at WrestleMania, so I feel like, he can take a loss pretty easily. It's not like he's on the card.
I want to see the pumpkin.
So yeah, I think Randy Orton.
He kind of needs a win too. He lost to AJ. He lost to Chamber. The last time he won was when he fought Jeff Hardy.
With the amount of money they have, I'm surprised that Dave Batista isn't going to show up and interfere in that match. And if he did show up, it would be great. And I could see it happening just because of all the bills.
Batista versus Brock Lesnar. Pretty please.
Okay, then on the card is also the Usos versus the Revival. So we have a tag team match. It says right here, Usos versus the Revival.
Take off.
It could be the pre-show, but it's interesting that the tag match they decided to have isn't any of the tag champions.
Well, who are the tag champions? Daniel Bryan and Rowan.
Yes.
I forgot
okay, so
about
Daniel
them.
Bryan's not there, so he can't, right? He's refusing to go.
And then Zach and Hawkins.
Yeah, like they are the ones who should have a match.
I hate to say this to my boy Zack Ryder. You gotta lose your title.
Don't say it if you hate to say it.
You have to lose it to the Revival or Usos, because that's the only tag team feud. And it's not even for the titles.
They should have had a match on Raw. I'm trying to remember what brand they're on. And the winner should have been fighting the tag champs at the show. Like, this is just ridiculous. Yeah. Okay. And we got the, I guess, main event, you figure? Probably. Mm-hmm. Just because dollar bills matter. Undertaker versus Goldberg. A main event that is going to take less than 5 minutes. Max 7.
I'm going to pick Goldberg.
Yeah?
And I don't think it's going to be a clean win.
I'm going to go Undertaker. Goldberg's only back for this one match. Undertaker, man, that dead man just keeps bringing himself back to life. More and more like a zombie each time.
Hey, we're going to Saudi Arabia.
If he loses every time he comes back, then there's no hype to Undertaker coming back. And he needs to be the old man walking and winning.
We know Taker shows up when it's the Australia or Saudi dollar, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
He wants to
quick match. I don't think it's going to go on last.
What's going to go on last then?
Seth and, the Seth match, just because then they can tease the Brock cash in the whole show. The whole show.
I don't think that this point, because that'd straight up be throwing the advertising in the trash can if Brock didn't catch him.
What do you think of him having a regular case on Monday?
I don't like it.
Like, all of a sudden, he, got rid of the boombox, but it's still on his shirt, and then he's still kind of holding like that.
I like the boombox. I like it.
I like the boombox, I didn't.
You don't?
I didn't.
At least it adds something.
It adds something. It added cringe-worthy moments.
And you all know the best stuff that people on YouTube don't appreciate? Brock Lesnar is on every Raw. Yes! Yes!
He's on every Raw. He's not wrestling on every Raw.
But hey, Roman doesn't wrestle that much on Raw anymore.
No, but, the champion should wrestle. Mm-hmm. Not just show up. Mm-hmm. And when he's champ, he's just going to go hide in Saskatchewan.
Brock lives in Saskatchewan. Brock to AEW confirmed.
All right.
Okay.
That's it for our predictions.
Oh, one more thing. I want to talk to you guys about Jon Moxley. So, we watched Double or Nothing.
Yes, we did.
And I went insane when he showed up. And the ending, I loved how he did an attitude adjustment. And another thing, Cody Rhodes, that entrance with Triple H's throne, that was awesome.
You like that?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a bit much.
But, I feel like AEW might actually be competition, and we might have to predict the next show.
Yeah. August 31st, there'll be a lot of things to predict in August.
Oh, I just realized that. And then what if they throw in a Australia or Saudi show?
No, it's funny when I know more than you from the YouTube channels that I watch. WWE has their NXT UK event the same day. And then Japan Pro Wrestling has a show as well in the UK that same day.
The New Japan, we don't know.
Three shows on the 31st.
We don't know the New Japan guys that well,
no.
So.
But there are 3 shows happening on the 31st of August. It's going to be deemed Wrestling Day.
Yeah, so,
But time zone differences, we could easily watch the NXT UK. We haven't really been watching the NXT
now
UK.
is a good time to be a wrestling fan.
Yeah, It's a
Like,
good time.
if you watched NXT TakeOver, Adam Cole is the new champ, so you gotta watch that. Raw, I guess Brock Lesnar.
Well, it's like when I was young watching wrestling, I was watching WCW and WWF at the time, and then some Stampede Wrestling, some All Star Wrestling,
And then
there's, like, lots of
AEW
wrestling on
just
TV.
walks right in.
All right.
And then, wait, I'm not done
he's
yet.
not done.
AEW, we have John Moxley, obviously. Christopher Jericho. Cody Rhodes, all those big names.
I'm
And
such
then-
a Jerichoholic.
Yeah. She is so excited when Jericho won. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think that's it.
All right. Can we
Yeah.
say goodbye now?
Okay.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
And this has been Suplexes.
And Pile
And
Driver.
Pile Driver.
Forget
Yes.
the Pile Driver, even though they're banned.
Bye.